Needless to say, I keep a check. She was a bad, bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Needless to say, I'm keeping a check. She was a bad, bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Thinking in a bad way, losing your grip.
Different countries. We need to understand that different countries means different laws, economic situation and healthcare system. Let's start with 3 examples. Peru, US and South Korea. Peru is a third world country. Their healthcare system is not well trained for a pandemic, and they don't have enough technology or material available to manage huge numbers of infected people at a hospital or healthcare facilities. Plus a lot of people still don't believe the COVID-19 is real. Approximately half of the population is poor or extremely poor. This people live day by day. That means, if they don't work, their families don't have what to eat. The president managed this situation the best way possible by doing a lockdown. People are only able to go outside for vital needs such as taking out the trash, do the groceries, and healthcare workers with a special pass. Otherwise the whole healthcare system would have collapsed. Let's go to US. It's a first world country. People were on lockdown and then the president decided that the economic situation should be restored. So now people have more freedom. Some are able to work and go outside, but always respecting the 2 meters of distance, and wearing protection such as masks and gloves. To help their people, the US has give the most vulnerable people money. Now for South Korea. Another first world country. I found a Time magazine's article called South Korea's Health Minister on how his country is beating coronavirus without a lockdown. It is an interview with the Health Minister Park Neung-hoo where he basically explained the importance of their technology, trust on their people and their economic situation. Korea has trust on their people being careful, following the orders like wearing masks and being careful with their health at the moment they show any symptom. This plus all the advantages with their healthcare system is not a surprise how they get to manage the pandemic without a lockdown. This is a fast explanation on different countries. What this shows us is, what it works for one country doesn't need to work for others. Peru is a great example of how much disadvantages a lockdown have, and South Korea how a lockdown is not necessary. Big hit official statement and dispatch false accusation. According to dispatch, the 97 line visited a T1 the 25th of April. They visited a restaurant and 2 entertainment facilities. They accused the 97 line of being irresponsible because of the new outbreak at a T1 and breaking the social distancing. This means the dispatch staff were there too, stalking 4 idols and then revealing their private life. This is a law break and actually Big Hit could sue them. Also how we saw, Korea was not on an obligated lockdown because they didn't need one. According to Big Hit, Jungkook did visited a T1 the 25th of April. This was exactly a week before the new outbreak, May the 2nd. The 97 line were not on the same avenue where the outbreak took place. However, they still get tested for precaution. Facts. The KCDC, Korean Center for Disease Control, did requested that everyone who visited a T1 between the 24th of April and the 6th of May get tested. The KCDC also have statistics that I would like to show. The first graph shows the total cases, active cases, recoveries and deaths. Let's see the 22nd of April to the 29th of April. The number of recoveries is almost at its peak. The active cases are almost at the bottom and the total cases are not increasing significantly. Let's see another graph. Cases per day. Let's see the 25th of April. The graph shows 0 cases that day, and if we see from the past 2 days, 23 and 24, they are both in 0. The final graph, recovered per day. The recovered people are consequent with the active cases, so we can see the already decreasing active cases with the according number of recoveries making a balance. And you might be asking, why all this? Well, my dear Watson, this means that Korea is actually doing amazingly without the lockdown. During the week Jungkook was at a T1, and even after the outbreak on May the 2nd. The only reason why the 2nd of May outbreak could be such a news in Korea is because the guy is gay, and many Korean friends told me how a good portion of the country was blaming him for making the country sick, when how you could see, every day someone get infected, But thanks to the Korean health system it is quickly handled and the curves show it by decreasing. Now some extra information on the overall situation in South Korea. Disclaimer. The following footage is not mine, so all the credits for the owners. Some phrases, users, and faces will be covered for the privacy of the people. All the footage above was taken less than a month ago.
국민의힘으로 방역 전선을 견고히 사수했고 바이러스와의 전쟁을 이겨왔습니다. 국내 상황이 안정화 단계에 들어서며 방역과 일상이 공존하는 새로운 일상으로 전환하였습니다. 유흥시설 집단 감염은 비록 안정화 단계라고 하더라도 사람이 밀집하는 밀폐된 공간이라면 언제 어디서나 유사한 상황이 발생할 수 있다는 경각심.
In conclusion, a lockdown is not what all countries need, unless we want to have an international economic crisis. South Korea is one of the countries that don't need a lockdown, and this is showing by their amazing results provided by the KCDC. People in Korea are still going out, meeting friends, but how President Moon said, always with the bioprotection. Dispatch could be sued for invasion of privacy and stalking. President Moon understands that even if it is a crowded place or an enclosed space, meaning, even if you are outside or in your home, someone could get infected, and the best way to prevent it is with efficiency, trust and technology. So for basic reasons, the 97 line did not do anything any other Korean was not doing. Just because they are idols, it doesn't give anyone the right to judge them harshly for things it was permitted and everyone else was doing. Let's stop normalizing the fact that them being famous, give anyone the right to stalk them, reveal their private life and attack them for doing normal things. Even more when it was nothing wrong, as you can see by the statistics provided by the KCDC. Okay, this was a long way, but we are finally here. If after this you still think that anyone has the right to say I'm disappointed or apologize, then sweetie, I can't do nothing for you. Anyway, I'm tired after doing this vid, so I'm going to sleep. Remember, you are beautiful and always deserving of love.